Hey, I am Nick with Bhava Harmoniums, and this is the Bhava Mini, and it's the best one of them. The Bhava Mini kind of made Bhava famous. The quick history of that is there were bigger harmoniums of this variety. Several years ago, we figured out how to make a smaller one that was just as good as a lot of the bigger ones, and sometimes even better. And then that history has just continued. And this one it's great if you're looking for a collapsing harmonium. I'll quick show you how collapsing works, just so you know what you're looking at. You just push that in there. We didn't, again, make up how this functions. It's just a design that existed in India before us, and we figured out how to make it even better. So you flip that around, drop it in, and clicks into place, and then you can take it wherever you're going. And then just the reverse to open it up. They call these safari style harmoniums. Again, we didn't make that up, just for your knowledge. All right, and then you're back in business. Is it a perfect mechanism? No, it's a little bit manual, as you saw there, but does it work, and does it make the instrument small enough to fit it in an overhead compartment? It does. That's pretty cool, and that's why a lot of people like these. Also, what I would note is that something about this particular design, they actually sound like a full-size instrument, and that's not true of all kind of smaller harmoniums. So this platform, it's good for all those reasons, and that's why it's been so popular. Special things with this particular one, this is a concert edition of the Bhava Mini. Full teak construction, dovetailed down here. Dovetail joints are basically like finger locking joints, and you can see those right there. To carve those out and make everything come together seamlessly, and then not have to reinforce this with nails in the construction takes a lot more time, and that's part of what you're paying for here. Plus, it's beautiful, and it just sounds better than any of the other Bhava Minis. So it has a male stop right here to play the male reeds, and then a bass stop right there to play the lower bass reeds. If you note there, I played a C, you hear a low sound, and then you add that, you hear a higher sound, and that's the male reed. So there's two sets of reeds on this, and then there is a C drone and a G drone. So very practical drones, not C sharp and G sharp. They've been modified to be something more practical to most of the people who seem to be playing harmonium these days. Aside from that, there's really not a lot to go over, so I'll go ahead and do a sound demonstration, and I hope you enjoy it. What you're gonna hear is just clear tone. That's what the teak produces, and comparatively softwood, it's still a warm, very traditional kind of sound, but the teak just really clarifies. It makes the lows lower, the highs are just smooth and really clear without being harsh. It's a great sound, so I hope you enjoy.